Saving money today feels harder than ever. Prices for groceries, rent, and even everyday items keep going up. In 2025, many people feel like their paychecks disappear as soon as they get them. It's not just about bad spending habits. Life has simply become more expensive. Take Jamie, for example. Jamie works full-time, pays rent, and dreams of saving for a vacation. But after bills, food, and transportation, there's barely anything left. Traditional advice like skip your coffee or stop eating out doesn't seem to make much difference anymore. The truth is, the world has changed. Inflation, higher energy costs, and even subscription services eat away at our budgets. It's easy to feel stuck, like no matter how hard you try, saving is out of reach. But here's the good news. Saving on a tight budget is possible, and it doesn't have to feel like punishment. This video will share 6 smart tips designed for life today, not outdated advice from the past. Whether you're saving for an emergency fund, a vacation, or just peace of mind, these tips will help you get there without feeling deprived. Number 1. The 30-day cash flow detox. When money feels tight, most people try to cut back little by little. But what if you took a break instead? That's what the 30-day cash flow detox is about, a short, focused break from non-essential spending. Here's how it works. For 30 days, you only spend on essentials like rent, groceries, and bills. But instead of cutting fun things forever, you pause them. This includes eating out, shopping for clothes, or even automatic payments for things like extra streaming services. Think of it like a reset button. It's not about punishment. It's about seeing where your money really goes. You might be surprised. Many people find they pay for things they don't even use, like a gym membership they forgot about or a subscription they don't need. To make it easier, use an app like FlowFreeze, new in 2025. It temporarily pauses payments without canceling services. After 30 days, you can decide what's worth keeping. The best part? Most people save $300 to $500 in just 1 month. But the real win is awareness. You'll see what truly matters, making it easier to spend wisely moving forward. Number 2. Leverage shadow budgeting. Shadow budgeting is a smart way to save without tracking every penny. It works by budgeting for what you think you'll spend, but actually living on less. Here's how it works. Let's say you expect to spend $500 on groceries this month. Instead of budgeting $500, you set your spending limit at $400. That extra $100 is your shadow amount, money you act like you don't have. To make it easier, use an app like SplitJar, which automatically divides your budget. It shows you the lower amount, the $400 as your real spending money, while quietly moving the extra $100 into savings. You won't even see it unless you check your savings account. This method works because it plays on human nature. Most people spend whatever they see in their account. By setting a shadow budget, you trick yourself into spending less without feeling restricted. At the end of the month, you'll be surprised at how much you've saved, without changing your lifestyle much. Even if you only save $20 or $30 here and there, it adds up quickly. Shadow budgeting is perfect for tight budgets because it doesn't require extra income, just smarter planning. Try it for 1 month and see how much your invisible savings grow. Number 3. Community hacking for shared savings. Saving money doesn't have to be something you do alone. In fact, one of the smartest ways to cut costs in 2025 is by teaming up with others. This idea, called community hacking, means sharing expenses with friends, family, or neighbors. It's like turning your social circle into a money-saving tool. For example, imagine you and 3 friends each paying for different streaming services. Instead of everyone paying separately, you can share accounts and split the cost. The same goes for grocery shopping. Many neighborhoods now organize bulk buying groups where families buy in larger quantities, like rice, pasta, or cleaning supplies, and split them. This way, everyone pays less but gets more. Car sharing is another growing trend. In many cities, neighbors now share electric cars using apps like Split Ride, cutting down on fuel, maintenance, and insurance costs. Even childcare and pet sitting are being handled within communities, with families trading services instead of paying professionals. New platforms like GroupSave make it easier to manage shared expenses, showing who owes what and keeping everything fair. It's not just about saving money, it's about building stronger connections with the people around you. Community hacking works because it turns everyday spending into a team effort. When everyone chips in, costs drop, and you feel more supported. Even if you start small, like sharing a meal kit subscription or splitting internet with a roommate, the savings can add up fast. In tough times, leaning on your community isn't just smart, it's powerful. Number 4, smart energy banking. Energy prices keep going up, but there's a new way to save money without changing your lifestyle. It's called energy banking, and it works by using electricity when it's cheapest and saving it for later. Electricity costs change throughout the day. Power companies charge more during peak hours, usually in the afternoon and early evening, when most people are using lights, cooking, and running appliances. But during off-peak hours, like late at night or early morning, electricity is much cheaper. Smart energy devices now make it easy to take advantage of these lower rates. New smart plugs and energy apps like PowerVault or GridSaver let you charge devices, power banks, or even small home batteries when electricity is cheap. You can then use that stored energy during peak hours. For example, you can set your dishwasher, washing machine, or even your water heater to run during off-peak times. Some smart systems even do this automatically. If you have a home battery, it can store cheap energy overnight and power your house during the day. Even if you don't have fancy gadgets, simple changes help. Charging phones, laptops, and portable power banks at night can lower your energy bill. Energy banking doesn't just save money, it's also better for the environment. By using less power during busy hours, you reduce strain on the grid. It's an easy, smart way to cut costs without sacrificing comfort. Number 5. Automate the invisible savings ladder. Saving money can feel hard when you're watching every dollar. But what if you could save without even noticing? That's what the invisible savings ladder does. It's a smart way to build savings little by little based on how much you spend. Here's how it works. Every time you make a purchase, an app like Upstash automatically rounds up the amount and moves the extra change into a savings account. For example, if you buy coffee for $3.75, the app rounds it up to $4 and saves the extra 25 cents. It's small, but those tiny amounts add up fast. The latter part makes it even smarter. As you get more comfortable saving, the app slowly increases the amount it saves. 1 week, it might round up to the nearest dollar. The next, it might add an extra $1 every time you spend. It's all automatic, so you don't have to think about it. Most people don't even notice the money leaving their account, but after a few months, they're surprised by how much they've saved. It's a stress-free way to grow your savings, even on a tight budget. Number 6. Embrace the side hustle swap. When money is tight, finding a side hustle can help. But what if you could trade skills instead of chasing extra cash? That's the idea behind the side hustle swap. It's about using what you're good at to get what you need, without spending money. For example, if you're great at tutoring, you could help a neighbor's child with math in exchange for car repairs. Maybe you're good at baking, and someone nearby needs a birthday cake, but can offer house cleaning in return. It's like an old-fashioned barter system, but updated for today. New apps like Skill Trade Hub make it easy to find people in your area who want to trade services. You don't have to be an expert, just offer what you can. Even babysitting, dog walking, or organizing someone's closet can save you from paying for something you need. The best part? You're not just saving money, you're building connections. In a world where everything feels expensive, the side hustle swap reminds us that skills are valuable and community can make life a little easier. Why spend cash when you can trade what you already know? Saving money on a tight budget can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. It's not about making huge sacrifices or giving up everything you enjoy. It's about finding small, smart ways to keep more of your money while still living your life. The best part is that these changes didn't feel like a punishment. That's the power of small wins. They don't just boost your bank account, they also build confidence. Each little success reminds you that saving is possible, no matter how tight your budget feels. So, don't wait for the perfect moment to start saving. Pick one tip, try it for a month, and see what happens. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. one small win at a time. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.